can just imagine that meeting, yeah? And they're like, oh, we've got a planet now. Let's decide what to call it. Alright, Steve, what do you think? Mars! Alright there, Steve. Any other take? Alright, we're gonna go for Mars. He's named it after a chocolate. Alright. What about the solar system is part of something? What is it part of? Steve again. Alright, Steve. What you got for us this time? Galaxy! Alright, Steve. We're gonna go... Any other takes apart from Galaxy? No? Alright, Steve, we're gonna go for Galaxy. Steve loves his chocolates. Alright, now, what do we call our galaxy? Steve again. Go on, Steve. Milky Way. Stop it, Steve. What is it with you and chocolates? Alright, guys, now. Rocks flying through space. What do we call them? Steve. Go on, then. What should we call it? Maltesers. Get out of here, Steve. It's not a joke. Get out of here.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
How are you? How are you?
Alhamdulillah,
You're not,
I'm okay.
You're not going to ask me?
No one cares. I was reading up on the universe, man.
Seriously?
It's amazing. You know how amazing it is?
No, tell me about it. I need to find out more. Oh, I'm rubbish in science, so I need to tell me about it more.
Yeah, get lost so I can shoot the video, isn't it? Let's begin, guys. Let me tell you why our universe is so awesome. Well, let's look at the planet that we're on. Now, Earth is part of a series of planets which is orbiting the Sun, which is called the solar system. Which other planets are in a solar system? Well, you have Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Used to be Pluto, but now they suddenly decided it's a dwarf planet, so they're not going to include it. Oh well. Let's have a look at the other planets. Well, Mercury is 70% iron, and it's close to the Sun. If we were on Mercury, we would burn to death. Let's look at Venus. Venus has got an atmosphere of carbon dioxide. It locks in heat, so it's even more hotter than Mercury, when in reality Mercury should be hotter. But let me tell you something. Mercury and Venus, their day is longer than the year. That's amazing. If you're on Mercury or Venus and you say, yeah, I'm coming tomorrow, that means I'm coming next year. Because the day is so long. If you ever do go on Venus and he says, I'm coming tomorrow, nah mate, that's next year. Then Mars. Now Mars has got oxygen, but it's got no water. If it's got no water, then there's no plants. There's no plants, animals can't eat. Then there's no animals, then humans can't eat. So we can't technically survive on Mars. Then you got the two gas giants, Jupiter and Saturn. Don't get too excited with the word gas here. Cameraman's getting excited. Then you got Uranus and Neptune. These two are called the ice giants. Man, they are freezing. But you know the thing about Saturn? Saturn is amazing. It's got 62 moons. Now we got moon sighting problems here. If a guy has missed the moon once, what about the other 61 moons? If a guy comes to you and says, yeah, I've spotted the moon. Which moon? There's like 62 of them. What's amazing is some planets orbit around two stars. Now our star is the Sun. There are some planets that orbit two stars. Now we have one sunrise. We look, mashallah, very nice. One sunrise. But if you are on such a planet where there's two suns, man, that would be double the fun. But then again, double the problem. Over here we got one sun. Here in the UK, when temperatures rise to 35-40 degrees, then the old people start dying, the young people start fanning each other, drinking all their juices just to cool down. But imagine if there's two suns. Yeah, we can't survive 35 degrees. What's 35 plus 35, cameraman? That's right, it's 70. If there's two suns, that's double the heat. Allah didn't give us all of that problem to deal with. Allah gave us one simple sun and one simple moon. Man, you know what's even more amazing? It takes 8 minutes for the light from the sun to reach the earth. Man, and it's traveling at light speed. Look at the light speed that we have around us. You switch on a laser and it's pow, it's quick. You switch on a torch, pow, it's quick. You switch on the sitting room light, pow, it's quick. But it takes 8 minutes where the sun is so far away. Now, our solar system is part of a galaxy. That galaxy is called the Milky Way. Now, our galaxy in diameter, the width of it is 100,000 light years. Wow! That means if you start on one edge and you start traveling, it will take you 100,000 years to reach the edge if you travel at light speed. We do not have the technology to travel at light speed. Now, that's one galaxy. We have a neighboring galaxy called Andromeda. Now, there are 200 billion galaxies. Each galaxy has 200 billion stars. Wow! Now, just the humans, we have a telescope called the Hubble telescope, which is orbiting Earth. That takes approximately 90 minutes. The furthest galaxy that we can see is 600,000 light years away, and that's Hawke's object. Past that, we can't see. And there are so many galaxies whose light will never ever reach us. Now remember, the solar system is filled with so much stuff. That is amazing. It's got comets, it's got meteors, it's got asteroids. All of this that we know is only 4.6%. 72% is dark energy and 23% is dark matter. What is dark matter and dark energy? We don't know. We only know 4.6% and we're getting all excited. Now the question arises, why has Allah made galaxies whose light will never reach us? What's the point of that? Because He can. Let me give you an example now, the ghost chili. Apparently that's the hottest chili that's around. Now if someone says, I can eat that chili, you say, oh mashallah, that's amazing bro, wow. But if it comes time to eat and he eats 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, man, that's impressive. Because you barely expected him to eat 1. So when he eats that, you're like, whoa, how'd you do that? And he says, because I can. If you say to someone, man, buy a Bugatti Veyron, and he pops up with 4, and you're like, whoa, how'd you do that? And he's like, because I can. So that's what it seems to me, like Allah's made all these things that we will never see. Why? To humble us. And when we think, Ya Allah, why? Because I can. And it's true, Allah is so awesome, and I have literally no other word for Allah, because He's created all of this. That's what makes Him awesome, man. Awesome. You're so tall. Awesome.
Sorry, you can't headbutt me.
I go like this.
All I have to do is do that and you drop on the floor.
Like this. So the next time Salah time comes, just remember, you are on a planet, Earth, hopefully, which is part of a solar system, which is part of a galaxy, which is 100,000 light years in diameter, called the Milky Way, which is part of 200 billion galaxies, each galaxy with 200 billion stars. Wow! And this is all we know. There are some galaxies that we will never know. Who's the creator of all of this? It is Allah. And He is awesome. So when you start your salah, first thing you say is Allahu Akbar. And the first praise you say is, man, all praise is to Allah. Alhamdulillah.
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Walaikum assalam. It's all me now.
Don't listen to him, listen to me now.
Alright, go on then, tell them about the universe.
The universe, is a big, round, global thing.
No, it's not. Stop telling them the wrong thing. That's Earth.
So I just want to ask you a question.
Yeah?
So if you can break it down for me in detail.
Well, break it down like with a sledgehammer.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
No, I don't have a sledgehammer.
I can give you a hammer.
Nah.
Talk, 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 talk.
Talk, talk, talk. What hammer goes talk, talk, talk?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So Subhanallah was really...
Subhanallah.
information that you get. Sorry brother, we're just messing about. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and like our video. Smile to Jannah all the way. Are you alright brother? I'll take you to the hospital now.